Mr. Matthew.
Good morning, Mr. Lee.
Okay. There is a rumor against Peter Obi, you know, that he is one too many criticizing this government, that he should allow Tinubu to breathe. And in response to that, Nuhu Rubadu has been instructed to fully implement the Cyber Act crime, and by so they might start bringing out some Twitter handles that criticize the government, and Peter Obi will be affected. What's your reaction to that?
I think the government have right to take action if they feel action of anybody is affecting governance. But I don't think what is happening with respect to this criticism has gotten to the point where the government will see him as a threat. Because for me, I think criticism should be part of governance, part of democracy, so long as it's done within the ambit of the law. Because as far as I'm concerned, I've taken pain to look at Obi's pattern of politics, his criticism. I think it's within the ambit of the law. And I don't think the government will succeed when it comes to trying to hound him. Because definitely, we understand that he have a life followership. And if the government try to do anything that is unconstitutional against him, I think it will be met with resistance.
Why the government feel threatened was because Obi was the only opposition that had the courage to call out Tinubu on this coastal road super highway. Obi says that it is a misplaced priority, and it is a lack of compassion from Tinubu. I haven't seen how people were killed in River State due to poor, road networks and all the likes. Charlie Boy and Dele Farotimi have now dead Tinubu. They said, Tinubu, if you know you are the son of your father, arrest him. We want to check something. And what's your reaction to the statement of Charlie Boy and
I don't think a Tinubu will even want to go to that extent. But looking at Charlie Boy, I think his capacity as a Nigerian, he was speaking based on his own freedom of speech. But I don't think the government want to go that extent. But if for any reason they decide, for me, I think it's going to set the country on fire. On fire because there's going to be uproar, there's going to be reaction, there's going to be, the government may not be able to contain the protests that were erupt from it, because everybody has seen Obi as the face of opposition, as someone who comports himself within the ambit of the law, as someone who is actually criticizing the government based on issue-based criticism. So for me, I think Charlie Boy has the right to say what he has said, and I don't think the government will do that. And if the government for any reason decide to go that way, for me, I think the government will have Nigerians to contend with.
lastly, Mr. Matthew, David Umahi, an Easterner, we can see how he's trying to manipulate tribal sentiment against Peter Obi. And in response, Peter Obi told him that I will not respond to your low-level ethnic baiting. We are not in the same class on any level, and we have seen how Obidients have started calling Umahi out, that Umahi is a tyrant, is a terror. He was an emperor while he was Ebonyi state governor. Lastly, what's your reaction?
For me, I think what the Minister of Works is said, I think for me, is pure politics. Well, you are aware that even if you take an Obi to court, they will find it difficult to see what to charge him with. So I think he's only trying to be in the good book of Mr. President. But I think it has become fashionable for people who are in government that when you attack Obi, you make the good book of the president. So I think that is what he's trying to do. He's trying to play on the sentiment of the president to continuously be in the good book of the president. Perhaps maybe he's not yet in the kitchen cabinet. Maybe by the time he attack Obi more, they will admit him into the kitchen cabinet. I think that may be the reason he's going that extent.
Don't you think maybe Umahi is trying to destroy Obi's reputation so that in the near future Umahi will be the one to take the power for the Easterners?
No, I don't think he has what it takes to compete with Obi when it comes to popularity in the East. Because I think it is a position Obi earned for himself based on his style of politics. If you study Umahi's style of politics, you see some level of tyranny. Even as a governor, there were allegations that he commanded the security agencies to manhandle or even flog workers, civil servants, who came late to work. We saw what played out in Abuja, the secretariat of the ministry where he's working currently. So I don't think such person will be the electorate is the people from the south. I don't think they will see such person as one that will lead them. I think because of the humane nature of Obi, his style of politics, that is why he's seen as he's regarded as a leader, and that's why he have that large followership. I don't think because of maybe position he may have occupied in the past or not.
Thank you very much, Mr. Martin, for your time. Good morning.